Hey YouTube, what's going on? Son of Sanguinius here, and today we're going to be continuing our Blood Angels Tactics videos with a look at the Razorback. So the Razorback comes in at 65 points. It is Ballistic Skill 4, Front Armor 11, Side Armor 11, Rear Armor 10 with 3 hull points. For War Gear, it has a Twin-Linked Heavy Bolter, Overcharged Engines, a Searchlight, and Smoke Launchers. Transport, its transport capacity is 6 models. It cannot carry models with the bulky, very bulky, or extremely bulky special rules. For fire points, it has none. And for access points, the Razorback has 1 access point at each side of the hull and 1 at the rear. So for options, it may take items from the Blood Angels vehicle equipment list, and it may replace its Twin-Linked Heavy Bolter with one of the following: a Twin-Linked Heavy Flamer, a Twin-Linked Assault Cannon, a Twin-Linked Last Cannon, or a Last Cannon with a Twin-Linked Plasma Gun. Alright, so looking at the Razorback, it's pretty good in 2 specific roles. The first role is as sort of like a mechanized transport for your Marines. Now, typically what you see is you can either go a full 10-man squad in a Rhino, or you can go a 5 or 6-man squad in a Razorback. This, you can play around with the numbers a bit, but typically speaking, a lot of mechanized lists go with sort of a min squad of TAC Marines inside of a Razorback for a fairly effective unit that's good at taking objectives. Now, there can be some conjecture as to whether or not 10-man squad of tactical Marines is better than a 5-man TAC squad, considering their transport options. So you can have a 10-man in a Rhino or a 5-man in a Razorback. There's some conjecture as to which one is better. Typically speaking, the 10-man squad is going to have more firepower once it actually gets out of the Rhino. However, the 5-man squad is smaller, can be hidden and cover more easily, and the Razorback can provide some better fire support. But I digress. So, the other way that you can sort of look at the Razorback is as a mobile weapons platform, and when you really look at it, you have the Twin-Linked Heavy Bolter, a Twin-Linked Heavy Flamer, a Twin-Linked Assault Cannon, a Twin-Linked Last Cannon, or a Last Cannon, and a Twin-Linked Plasma Gun. Just something to mention, the Assault Cannon, Twin-Linked Last Cannon, and the Last Cannon and Twin-Linked Plasma Gun are all 20 points, whereas the Heavy Flamer is free. So, taking sort of a step back, once again, Blood Angels are sort of better than the other guys. This is because Blood Angels Razorbacks are fast. We got that overcharged engines, and it does cost us 10 points more than the regular vanilla Marines, but the fact that we can move these things 12 inches and then fire up to 2 weapons at full ballistic skill is awesome. And really, it sort of harkens back to what I said a little bit earlier, where you can sort of kit these Razorbacks out as like a mobile weapons platform with either a Twin-Linked Last Cannon or a Last Cannon and Twin-Linked Plasma Gun for some nice anti-vehicle fire support. So looking at, it comes with a Twin-Linked Heavy Bolter. That's some good, reliable anti-infantry. Same thing with the Heavy Flamer, although with the Heavy Flamer, as far as I'm aware, template weapons auto-hit. So I'm not really sure why they bother to mention Twin-Linked in that. The Assault Cannon, too, if you're willing to get some Forge World going on. Out of all of them, if you wanted the most devastating anti-infantry, I would probably opt for the Assault Cannon, simply because Strength 6 AP4 rending is just so amazing, because not only is it good for dealing with light infantry, you can also deal some damage against heavy infantry, even things like Terminators, assuming you roll those 6s. On the other side of the coin, you have the Twin-Linked Last Cannon and Last Cannon with Twin-Linked Plasma Gun for some nice anti-armor. Debatable as to whether or not, the Twin-Linked Last Cannon is better than a Last Cannon with a Twin-Linked Plasma Gun. I would opt for, if I had the choice, to probably go with the Last Cannon and Twin-Linked Plasma Gun. Both are 20 points, and for the simple reason that with the Last Cannon and Twin-Linked Plasma Gun, you simply have more shots. Having a reliable Last Cannon shot is nice, but if I could have a Last Cannon and a Twin-Linked Plasma Gun, I would probably go for the latter in that case. for some, things you can, equip to your Razorback, aside from just, the weapon options. Honestly, I would probably only go for the Dozer Blade in most cases, simply because, you really just want to pass those dangerous terrain checks when you got to. You really don't want those those pesky bushes clogging up the tracks of your mobile weapons platform. That's just not good. You could go for some other things, potentially a hunter-killer missile, although if you go with the anti-armor, you don't really need anything else, and more likely than not, you're already going to be firing at full ballistic skill anyway, so I don't really see any point in going with a hunter-killer missile if you're building sort of that anti-vehicle build. Now, you could put it on the anti-infantry build, so if you're running the heavy bolter, heavy flamer, or the assault cannon, I can kind of see that, although again, it's 10 points for one shot, and you keep on adding points up here. We're already paying an extra 10 points for the vehicle to be fast, and you kind of want to keep a Razorback from costing you the same as a Predator. Just to try and keep the points down, because frankly we want to sink our points into other things like Death Company. So yeah, generally speaking, whichever route you go, if you want to use it in like a mechanized infantry build, or if you want to use it as sort of like a mobile anti-vehicle weapons platform, either way, you really just want to try and keep them cheap and just try and use them effectively. If you do that, it's going to be successful, and regardless of whichever weapon you go for, it's going to do its job. Can it take on everything? No, but a Razorback certainly has its place in any kind of mechanized list, or in any list where you need a very fast weapons platform. So anyway, that's all I got for this video. Feel free to leave a comment down below, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.